Picture this. You're 45 years old, working 60 hours a week, stressed about bills, and wondering why your wealthy neighbor who works half as much seems to have it all figured out. What if I told you the difference isn't luck, inheritance, or even income level? Today, we're diving into the 10 financial principles from Rich Dad Poor Dad that separate the wealthy from everyone else. And by the end of this video, you'll understand exactly why some people build lasting wealth while others stay trapped in the paycheck-to-paycheck cycle. Robert Kiyosaki's groundbreaking book revealed financial secrets that schools never teach us. And these aren't complex Wall Street strategies. These are fundamental mindset shifts that anyone can apply, regardless of their current financial situation. Let's break down each principle and see how you can start implementing them immediately. The first game-changing concept is that wealthy people don't work for money. This sounds backwards, right? We're taught that hard work equals more money. But the rich understand something different. Instead of trading time for dollars indefinitely, they focus on creating systems and acquiring assets that generate income without their constant presence. Think about a rental property that pays you monthly, or a business that operates without your daily involvement. The goal is shifting from being an employee in someone else's wealth-building plan to becoming the owner of your own income-generating assets. Financial education forms the second pillar, and this might be the most overlooked aspect of wealth building. Our education system teaches us to be good employees, but never explains how money actually works. The wealthy continuously learn about taxes, investments, market cycles, and legal structures. They understand concepts like depreciation, leverage, and compound interest, not just theoretically, but practically. This knowledge allows them to spot opportunities others miss and avoid costly mistakes that keep most people financially stuck. The third principle revolutionizes how you view everything you own. Most people think their house, car, or expensive gadgets are assets, but true assets put money into your pocket every month. Liabilities take money out. Your primary residence might appreciate over time, but it costs you monthly through mortgage payments, taxes, insurance, and maintenance. Real assets like dividend-paying stocks, rental properties, or profitable businesses generate positive cash flow. Understanding this distinction changes every purchasing decision you make. Paying yourself first represents the fourth wealth-building strategy, and it requires flipping conventional wisdom upside down. Instead of paying all your bills first and saving whatever remains, successful people immediately set aside money for investments and wealth building, then figure out how to live on the remainder. This forces you to be more creative with expenses and ensures wealth building becomes a priority, not an afterthought. The fifth principle addresses lifestyle inflation, which silently destroys wealth potential. As income increases, most people immediately upgrade their lifestyle, buying bigger houses, fancier cars, and more expensive everything. The wealthy resist this temptation, maintaining modest lifestyles while directing additional income toward wealth-generating assets. Living below your means isn't about being cheap. It's about choosing delayed gratification for long-term financial freedom. Building multiple income streams forms the sixth foundation of financial success. Relying solely on employment income creates vulnerability and limits growth potential. The wealthy develop various income sources: business profits, rental income, dividend payments, royalties, and investment gains. This diversification provides security and accelerates wealth accumulation since multiple streams can grow simultaneously. The seventh principle focuses on what you actually keep rather than what you earn. High earners often struggle financially because they ignore taxes and expenses. The wealthy structure their finances to minimize tax liability legally and optimize their net income. They understand deductions, write-offs, and tax-advantaged accounts. They also scrutinize expenses, eliminating costs that don't contribute to wealth building or life satisfaction. Mindset represents the eighth crucial element. Poor financial habits often stem from limiting beliefs about money, success, and personal capability. The wealthy view financial challenges as learning opportunities rather than insurmountable obstacles. They study failures, adapt strategies, and maintain optimism about their financial future. This mindset enables persistence through difficult periods and recognition of opportunities during market downturns. Strategic debt usage forms the ninth principle, distinguishing between good debt and bad debt. Consumer debt for cars, credit cards, and lifestyle purchases destroys wealth by creating monthly obligations without generating income. However, debt used to acquire appreciating assets or cash flowing investments can accelerate wealth building. Real estate investors often use mortgages to control valuable properties with minimal down payments, letting tenants pay down the debt while building equity. The final principle emphasizes real estate and business ownership as primary wealth building vehicles. These investments offer multiple benefits: appreciation potential, tax advantages, leverage opportunities, and inflation protection. Real estate provides tangible assets that typically appreciate over time while generating rental income. Businesses can scale beyond personal time investment, creating systems that generate profits independently. Here's your action plan. Start by tracking every expense for 1 month to understand your money flow. Simultaneously, begin your financial education through books, podcasts, and courses. Identify one potential income stream you could develop within 6 months, whether that's a side business, freelance skill, or investment account. Most importantly, implement the pay yourself first strategy immediately, even if you start with just $50 monthly. These principles work regardless of your starting point, but they require commitment and patience. The wealthy didn't build their fortunes overnight, but they consistently applied these strategies year after year. Your financial transformation begins with changing how you think about money, then taking consistent action toward building real wealth. Which principle will you implement first?